Welcome to Bible Prophecy. My name is Prophet C. Brazil. Part 6. Jesus Spake. Matthew's chapter 15. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy places. Whoso readeth, let him understand. I'll stop right there. This is what we're going with this. It's a continuation from part 5. This is part 6. And I'm going to go back and read this here again on chapter 13. I'm going to start this in at 33. Jesus spoke to his disciples, St. Matthew 13:33. Another parable spake he unto them, the kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till the whole was leavened. I'm gonna go another place here to another place. Verse 34. Verse 34. All these things spake Jesus unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Listen to this. Then Jesus sent the multitude away, and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parables of the tares of the fields. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, the field is the world, and God the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, which is the Gentile. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reaper are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. Somehow, this is where it's going to be. I'm going to go back to verse 24. Verse 24. I'm missing something here. And St. Matthew's chapter 24. Chapter 13, verse 24. Excuse me. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servant of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seeds in thy field? From whence then has it tares? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, No, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them, that both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest I will say to the reaper, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bond to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. I read it kind of backwards there. I read the part before then, but let's go here. that has something to do with this race that was not in the book of life, who couldn't bear the genealogy of Adam and Eve because they was not the seed, the female was not the seed of Adam and Eve, but the father was. God had straightened this out through Jesus. But the seed had to come from a true pedigree without blemish from Adam and Eve. So it had to come from this black race. But when Alexander the Great in the conquest began, as this white horse began to exterminate this, and you'll see the evidence, this would give us the body count. This was the genetic color code of this region. From Turkey, you had black Turkey. Turkey was complete black people. And all this here, all the way down to Afghanistan, all of these were black peoples. I have to say this because they were people with a high pigment count, all the way down here to Saudi Arabia, all the way down here to Africa. But what God was telling us was when during the conquest of this white horse, Alexander the Great, when he came there, they made a massive slaughter here, killing all the male children. And when they came here, by him saying the wheat was growing with the tares was planted, that means that Alexander the Great began to interbreed with these black females here after they had came and taken over here, trying to destroy Jesus, caused these to change time so Jesus could not be born a pedigree of the black race. And once he grew, Jesus was born, he was born a product of the black race, coming from a pedigree who had a black father and a black mother. That was the reason he told him in Exodus chapter 29, bullocks without blemish, a ram to two rams without blemish, meaning they had to have a true pedigree, a father and a mother descending out of Adam and Eve. Both of them. This is where Jesus' mother, which was Mary, had to come from a pedigree having a black father and a black mother, but yet mixed Gentiles in the middle. This is where we go with this. This is the reason I said we had to give an account of body count, because it's a massive genetic, it was a massive war going on here, trying the best to exterminate the black race, to contaminate the seed before Jesus was born. We'll find that in Maghreb, the Holy Bible, Catholic edition. I didn't find it in here, but it is in the Catholic edition. Now, this will take you, let me give you the genealogy of these races and let you see where they began in, where their migration pattern was. I left off at Genesis 10 to 2-5, so I'm going to start at Genesis 10-6. And the sons of Ham, Ham was the youngest of the two. It shall give you a migration point where they was. You can check records for reference. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. I'll make sure I got this here right. Okay. Let me skip it. Okay, and the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Sheba, Havilah, and Septa, and Ramah, and Septa, and the sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan. These are Ham's kids, children. And Cush begat Nimrod. He was the one that built Nineveh and up there where the Assyrian Empire came to be. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, whereupon it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erosh, and Asaph, and Calneh in the land of Shinar.